Hello, this is Chris with Big Daddy, and I'm going to demonstrate how to install a iConnect board into a wire harness that would go into our game. So when you receive your iConnect setup, you'll get 5 iConnect boards, 5 harnesses, and 5 power supplies for the boards. We ripped out of a game harness to demonstrate the simplest way to install the boards. When you get your harness, you're going to have 5 different wires. 3 of them will be tied off, and what you're looking for is the red and the white and the red and the black meter wires. These will go in the in and then the out. The red and black is for in, red and white is for out, and then the orange is the 12 volt that will be necessary to power the boards as well. Easiest way to install these, if you have a Big Daddy board, we have these Y connectors that will just split right off the meters. So if you get your left, right is usually your in and then your out. If you go right to the meters, you can split off the harness directly. And see, these just connect. So red and black, red and white, and then you'll be able to split right to the red and black, red and white, and this would go right onto the board. That would be with a Big Daddy cabinet that would have the Molex connectors already built into it. If you do not have a Big Daddy cabinet, what we recommend cutting off the end connectors, going into your wiring harness and finding your meter pulse wires. These you can tap directly into. Today we'll be using Scotch locks to connect the iConnect wire harness directly into the game wire harness. You can take both 12 volt wires and find 12 volts into the harness, and we will go wire these directly all together. Using Scotch locks. Always good to get a lot of torque when you're using these. Get it nice and flush. And then give the wires all a good jank. Oh, pretend that didn't happen. And lock it up. Then you'll take your red and your whites this is from the game harness, this is from the iConnect harness, and get those together. If you want to use a wire nut or anything else, that is also an option. For this demo, we just chose Scotch locks because it's a little quicker. Boom. And this is how the board should be wired into the cabinet. Red and white going to your out meter, red and black going to your in meter, and then with your 12 volt pulsing. The board also requires 9 volt of power for the mechanism that powers the game cabinet. So this would also be required to be plugged into power inside the cabinet. Here is the inside of a game cabinet with the Molex pin connectors. You can see that these are tied into the red and the black and the red and the white harness in the cabinet. This will be a demonstration of the daisy chaining between games. This dial determines the game number of the cabinet, and it is hooked in to the pin connector with the power source back here. This would just be the demonstration of how it would look inside. An alternative method would be hooking the wire harness directly into the meters themselves as pictured. As you can see, the red and black goes into that black signal wire of the meter. The red and white goes into the black signal wire of the meter, and then the two orange are hooked into the red 12-volt wire of the meter. This would be the most direct method to get the games. Every game that has meters, this would work on.